Well, hello everyone. It's been a while since I've uploaded a video or talked to you, so I figured now was a great time for a tea time chat. So today, again, we're going with constant comments. The local ghetto grocery store is out of caffeinated Earl Grey, and I haven't felt like driving into the next town to Walmart. So, with that being said, what should we talk about? Well, I haven't uploaded anything lately. I've been pretty busy working on different car projects and things like that. I have tried, I guess my main frustration right now is trying to find some other musicians to play with, and it's not going well. I have been trolling Craigslist a little while, looking for someone kind of in the area, mostly in Athens, because that's the kind of the main town that's relatively close by. And I've posted a few want ads here and there with links to my YouTube channel, to my trailer, and everything like that. And I've got a few responses, but no one that wanted to take the step of actually meeting up and trying to do something. So I'm not sure how to interpret that. I don't know if that is indicative of that I suck or what really is going on. But it's a little discouraging. I mean, music is a lot more fun if you can share it with someone in terms of actually playing it or recording it and stuff like that. So that would definitely be very nice. And I've got a few little projects that could use some vocals. I guess that's mainly what I'm interested in. For instance, I've recorded the music for the song Highwaymen by the country supergroup The Highwaymen. It's got Willie Nelson, Chris Christopherson, Waylon Jennings, and Johnny Cash. At least this was, I think back in the late in the 90s or something like that, when they were all still alive. But it's a great song, and I've got all the music ready to go. It's got acoustic guitar, it's got a Telecaster track, it's got some overdrive, power chords in the background, it's got a killer guitar solo. But it needs some vocals, it needs someone to sing it, and that's not going to be me, because I'm not very good at that. So I guess that's kind of my main frustration is like not being able to find anyone to hang out with and play music with. And I don't know, again, I guess a lot of that comes from the fact that I live in sort of a godforsaken, uncivilized place where there's just not many people around. And I think a lot of the music people that are around here are older. And by older, I mean, like in their 40s or 50s, I guess in this demographic. Most of them are interested in doing kind of the cover band thing, mainstream rock or whatever, classic rock, cover type stuff, And I guess everyone likes the kind of music that they like, and everyone kind of has fun playing the kinds of cover songs that they like, but it's not me. I just kind of interested in maybe finding someone to jam with occasionally, or do some YouTube projects, whatnot, and had a hard time making that happen. So if you're listening to this, watching this, and you can sing, and you don't mind singing some country type stuff, definitely give me a shout. Because I think that would be fun. And I've got some other songs that could use some work. Like I did an experimental cover of Folsom Prison Blues with me singing, and the music is pretty good. I can always remix it, always re-record it with another singer. In addition, I have that Stand By Me cover, the kind of the punk rock version. You can re-record that with some new vocals and I've got a lot of other cover songs I practice. I've got mostly what I practice is classic country type tracks, or some different metal tracks, a few horror punk type things, and a couple oldies. So anything along those lines, is fun to do. And cover songs are kind of fun because you don't have to be as creative. You just play what's already been written, and it can be fun to just hang out and do that. And I was practicing this morning. I had my Telecaster out. I was going through my classic country guitar practice playlist, and I'm taking a break right now. Probably will crank back up and do some improvising. Usually when I practice guitar, I start off doing some cover songs to warm up. Depending on what guitar I have, kind of dictates to what I play. Like if I have the Telecaster, obviously I'm going to be practicing the more of the country stuff, and then once I go through the cover songs, then I usually have some jam tracks that I play along with. And by the way, not that anyone cares, but this china, this is Rose Petite from Harmony House. You probably can't see that. I just had a slow work day yesterday, and so I looked it up, and apparently this pattern was discontinued in 1961, and I think this china was probably my maternal grandmother's. So I didn't go out and buy it. My mom gave it to me when I moved out, so I'm assuming that's where it came from, because my mom's not old enough to have been shopping for china in 1961. But anyway, there's that. And then this tea set, this lovely tea service, is Home Decorators Inc. And I haven't been able to figure out what vintage it is. It's obviously, it's not that old. It could be 50s or 60s, but I believe this tea service was my maternal great-grandmother's. Again, not that anyone cares unless you just happen to be whatever into tea. So anyway, going on again about musicians and music or whatever, and I don't really know that I have much else to say here. I guess I kind of made my point that playing music by yourself gets pretty old, and it's difficult to find people to play with, and I don't know if people in more urban populated areas have the same difficulty or what, but it is kind of frustrating. I thought about trying to do a little piece of music with my niece for Halloween, and let's see. We were going to do something for piano, something from this book, which is a elementary piano solos type piece. There's a thing in here called Black Cat Boogie, and we were going to work on that. It's almost got like a 12-bar blues feel. This is in C, so it's kind of 1-4-5 in C. So it's like you hit the chords and then you do a little run with the right hand, chords with the left hand, a little run. And it's not 12-bar blues, but it could very easily be such. So I don't know. I might try and play through some of this stuff just to work on some piano. But I gave my little niece the keyboard I have so she could practice. And I guess how kids are. She practiced for a while, but not really enough to make a recording. So. And I also tried to figure out, well, what am I going to do for Halloween, I just posted In the Hall of the Mountain King, which I think was okay. I mean, I didn't think it would have been better if I sped it up as I played through it like it's supposed to be, but I couldn't really figure out how to do that, technically speaking, and record it and still have the metronome going and still be able to keep time, which is, that's pretty important, trying to play some of these complex classical things. And it's kind of spooky, but I don't think I'm probably going to get to another Halloween project musically. I mean, Halloween's like less than a week away, and I've just been so busy. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, and if you are a musician and you want to get together and play, especially if you happen to sing, that would be awesome. I'd love to do some cover songs or whatnot. So stay tuned for more musical postings, and be sure to subscribe or drop a comment. Have a good one.